Good afternoon, Facebook, Instagram family. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Back to the World, my brother and my sister's keeper. I'm Tony. Thank you guys for coming on board. Trying to see here if we're sharing. Okay. Trying to go live here. Okay, I think we got it. Thank you guys for joining me. It's 2 days before Christmas, man. And, I'm kind of rushing. I just want to get this message out. I'm getting ready to go and visit a friend at the, and I may do a podcast from there. Getting ready to go visit a friend at a rehabilitation hostage. And I'm gonna go there and visit him and bring what he's requesting. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say too much. I'll think I'm violating. But anyway, we don't have any music in the background, and I found out that a lot of our YouTubes, they were blocked because we were playing music, and some of the music. Even though we say, and I don't understand this, even though we say we don't own the rights to, and you think that would suffice, I've never had grace when it comes to that, man. And I know it's got to be something I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm going to ask someone. When I hear them playing music in the background and the whole nine, and how they get through the entire video or the podcast, but they'll block me in certain areas and everything. Neighbor, did that work for you? Did that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So, yes, sir. So I just wanted to, but moving into the new year, we're going to change up on some things. We're going to change up on the format. And from day one, when we created Back to the World, and the next slogan, the next part of the slogan says it all: my brother and my sister's keeper. These were our intentions at the offset. This is what we were deemed to do from the very beginning. And we implemented many other things that we thought would work because we just feel that we wanted to help our community and help our people. But I think that many of our people, and it's sad to say, but many of our people, they don't want to be pulled out of the rut of the situation that they're in. They want to continue to be spoon-fed. They want to continue to feel like they're getting something from the government, so they feel like they're getting over on the government. And it's just sad to say, but I always ask this question when I'm talking to people: what has more value than wealth? And just almost to the letter, everybody gets it wrong, right? But the thing that has more value than wealth, and that's poverty. Okay? The numbers don't lie. The math is mathing. There are more people that are living in poverty or right at poverty than those who are living above the poverty line. Those who are living above the wealth line. You got many that's rich, but the truth of it is they're just one deal away from being right at the poverty line. And the pandemic's showing you that. So my partners and I, my team and I, we still want to help our people. But many of them don't want to earn anything. They want things handed to them. So we have to deal with our social and economic issues. And we have to deal with it in the manner in which it's being given and it's allowing us. But we have a 5-prong and a 5-step program. But, it's our goals to provide services, Services that include education, literacy, social justice and injustice, health care, and economic development. These are the 5 pillars that we must implement. And when you think about this, man, this is why the government gets rich, because when they get monies for the budget, they get monies for these things. But it's just enough. And if any of you have to deal with the Social Security office, man, when you go there, you can barely get a chance to see anyone. You follow me? And the system is rigged and it's designed that way. But every last one of these things are socio-economic issues. Things that should be done and implemented within our community for ourselves. But if this is the way that we can help you, and if all you want to do is just sustain, man, come in the new year, come in 2025, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be helping you to sign up for Obamacare, affordable health care. I don't care what name they have it. We will implement that. We will definitely continue our food pantry. We will have a meat market and a fish market, and we will be honoring EBT cards and food stamps. We will be issuing the Obama phone. Those of you who aren't old enough just yet for Medicare, Medicaid, or what have you, we will be assisting you with getting your gold card so you can receive health from the state as Harris Health Services. We will be assisting you with Section 8 vouchers and public housing, and different things like that. It's sad to say, but it seems like that's what the most of us want. But don't get me wrong, I want to be clear. We're not stopping helping those that want to invest, those that want to get their credit straight, those that want to build economically, those that want to purchase a house or start a business. We're not giving up on that. But we can't leave those. We can't leave those out in the cold that are just looking to be handed everything. And I'm no different. I have family members, man, that this is all they want. They don't want no more. They want their share that's being handed out, but they don't want any more. And they damn sure don't want less. I don't know why it is. It just is. But we can't ignore it. All of these social issues are things that we have to deal with our community, with our people. And if we don't start soon, we're going to lose in a big way. We're going to lose in a big way. And we have to become self-sufficient. And you see, whenever they're talking about shutting the government down, at some point, somebody's not going to blink. At some point, somebody's not going to blink. And when they shut these programs down, a lot of people are going to suffer. And it's going to be chaos and mayhem in the streets, just like that commercial with the guy Mayhem with the suit on and the bandages over his eyes. That's what you're going to be dealing with. And sometimes, man, you got to roll your sleeves up, but sometimes you have to exhale and you have to sit back and take a breath, man. Because it gets very difficult to want something for someone what they don't want for themselves. That's a hard pill to swallow, man. And it could just be so easy to walk away. But there are so many of my brethren and my sisters who've been incarcerated and who's returned back to society. And many of them have gotten out and has succeeded past those who's never been incarcerated and got things going, man, and they're standing up on their own 2 feet. But even that, at some point, they're going to run out of gas. I've seen it happen. They've taken that plan and that energy and that momentum, the distance. You know, they get out, they need a place to stay. Okay, they get an apartment. They need a car, they get a car. They get a job, they got a job. All right, they get their clothing, they get their social status, they move around, they open up a bank account. Many of them are going out and open an LLC. They started a trucking company or whatever the situation is. Whatever it is that we did when we first came home. And then all of a sudden, it's like Mike Tyson says, after you've done all that, then you get punched in the nose. Now life really starts. So you've done everything that you've written down on paper, and you followed those instructions to the letter. And now you don't have any more instructions, and now you're left on your own, to your own guidance, to your own discretions, to your own discernment. And now since you made it that far, you really don't want to listen to anybody else, because you assume now that you know it all. And then you come here on social media and you listen to a bunch of bullshit. You've been home about 3 or 4 years, you got your credit all the way up, the whole nine, and then you ran straight through it. I'm no different. But my plan superseded funding and income and the whole bit. Because I was looking to incorporate everyone as a whole. And sometimes your dreams and your ideas can be a little bit too lofty. And they can be too lofty for even you. Many of my brothers and sisters have run out of steam, man. And now they're looking for other things to do. They're looking to pivot. They're looking to morph into something else. They're looking to transform. That's what we're doing right now. We're transforming. Because the infrastructure initially that we presented and we went public with, it didn't catch a fire the way we intended it to. But see, it's just a piece of wood that will burn later with some assistance. We're not going to throw it on a trash heap, because it has value, major value. But it will take those to see what it's like to have your own, and then realize you're in a position where you can have more. Then that's when everyone is going to really pay attention, because you're going to have that hunger. You're going to have that hunger. I know many people, man, don't want to do so. And the age that I am, there are certain things that I can't do because it will affect my Social Security. And I hate that. But I'm still swinging for the fences. I'm not just relying on that and saying I'm not going to do anything because I can only make X amount a year. I can only make X amount a year dealing with Social Security. But just like the whisper says, and the beat goes on, it doesn't stop. So I wanted to come to you and just share this with you before Christmas. I'll probably be on again today. I haven't smoked my cigar for today. Get ready to go over to the rehab center. And tomorrow I'll probably be traveling, possibly. And if not, either way it go, I'll get with you tomorrow. But we're going to try to get a podcast in every day till New Year's. God willing, that's what we're going to try and do. So look, you guys go out and have a beautiful day. We got a slight overcast, but the weather is nice. It's like 69, 70 degrees. And I'm going to come back and smoke that cigar with you guys. But in the meantime, man, we're going to be your one-stop shop for getting all of your benefits, medical. Even we're working on the grants for technical schools and what have you. So this is what we have to do. But any of you that's out there, man, check with us, man. Again, buy your books from Sonetquity Bookstore. That's at www.bookshop.org/shop/Sonetquity. Buy your Batana oil from us at www.gloosuds.com. All right? And DM us for any of your real estate needs or what have you, man, because as I said, we still have zero financing and everything. But just DM us and hit us in the boxes down below. But I'm getting ready to make it over to the rehab hospital, to the hospice, and I'll get with you guys later on the cigar. Thank you guys, and have a great day.